Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Nigeria is about to encounter another do or die moment in the People Democratic Party. Few days from now, we'll be running into November, and it is actually the month for the National Convention of the People Democratic Party, one of the toughest opposition political party. And guess what? In a jaw-dropping twist that is rocking the foundation of the Nigerian People Democratic Party, they come of two heavyweights, call them political titans, and you are not wrong. Talking about Wike and Lamido, they have launched what I will call a blistering assault on the endorsement of Taminu Turaki as the so-called consensus candidate for the party's national chairmanship. What was meant to be a smooth, unified handover has exploded into a high-stake battle, exposing deep fractures, bruised egos, and ruthless ambition within the opposition giant. As the PDP hustle in Ibadan this November, this rebellion could either forge a stronger party or shatter it into irreparable pieces. Buckle up, because the drama is about to begin. Let me give you full details of what is going. Call it a fiery backdrop and you won't be wrong. Now, to understand the showdown that is about to happen in the People Democratic Party, once again, we are about to encounter an unbelievable moment as the likes of Wike are out to fight dirty to ensure that that position, national chairman, returns to the North Central, and not just to North Central, but to the man that they are looking up to. Now, the party, once Nigerian dominant force, has been railing from internal chaos since its bruising defeat in recent election. At the heat of, or at the heart of the storm, is the national chairmanship position, a pivotal role that could detect the PDP's fate in the 2027 presidential race. Now, during the party's 102nd National Executive Committee meeting in August 2025, PDP bigwig made a bold zoning move. The 2027 presidential ticket was locked in for the South, while the chairmanship was reserved for the North, which means the North will not have an opportunity of going for presidential ticket, but the national chairmanship position went to the North. But the plot thickened when northern leaders microzone it specifically to the Northwest, aiming to balance regional power and rally the party's northern base. Taminu Turaki, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria and former minister of special duties under President Goodluck Jonathan, he hails from KB State in the Northwest, was dramatically unveiled as a consensus speak during a zonal stakeholder meeting backed by influential northern governors like the likes of Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, Caleb Mofwang of Plateau State, Dauda Lawal of Zamfara, and former Kaduna Governor Ahmed McAfee. The endorsement was announced by Adamawa Governor Fintiri, who chaired the National Convention Organizing Committee. Fintiri painted it as a unified Northern Front, but with a caveat: any disgruntled aspirant could still throw their hat in the ring at the convention. It was supposed to end the infighting. Spoiler alert, it ignited a powder cake inside. We don't know when it will explode, but right now it's already happening. Now, no sooner had Turaki's name hit the headlines, as we saw, then the opposition erupted like a volcano. Leading the charge are the formidable camps of Wike, Tussle, Lamido. Now, these two PDP warlords are out to make sure that they strip Turaki of that position. Now, let's look at Tussle Lamido. What is happening there? He considered what the choice of Turaki as a bitter betrayal from the Northwest. According to Lamido, who is a fiery former governor of Jigawa State, also in the Northwest, he isn't just opposing Turaki, but guess what? He's gunning for the same chairmanship position himself. His loyalists, including the former state chairman, ex-governorship aspirant, and even his son, Mustafa Lamido, are fuming over what they see as a unilateral stitch-up. PDP National Organizing Secretary Umar Batore, speaking for Northwest stakeholders at a heated Abuja press conference, slammed the endorsement as illegitimate, declaring no zonal meeting has occurred to bless Turaki. According to him, he says that they are sidelined. They were accusing the governors of disrespecting key players. This isn't just politics, it's personal. Lamido's camp feels slighted and disrespected, turning what could have been regional solidarity into a Northwest civil war. Now, in Nyesom Wike's camp, Nyesom Wike, who we already know is an outspoken minister of the Federal Capital Territory and an ex-River State governor, he's playing chess from the south. His faction is pushing hard for just one of his key friends, which is the former governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom. And interestingly, why is he going for it? Wike's crew argued that the chairmanship shouldn't be a Northwest monopoly, demanding broader northern representation. This move reeks of strategic revenge. Wike has long been a PDP thorn in their neck, clashing with PDP elders over control and loyalty. By backing Otum, he's not just opposing Turaki, he's challenging the entire zoning framework, potentially dragging the PDP back into the regional tug of war that has plagued it for years. Now, the reason fueling the rebellion are crystal clear and close truth. A glaring lack of wide consultation, according to the parties involved. Talking about Lamido and Wike, they said the choice of Turaki lacks wide consultation, where governors bulldoze ahead without looping in all stakeholders, clashing regional ambitions that pit Northwest against North Central, and deep-seated internal division that have left the PDP Northern Bloc not on the same page. Anonymous parties insiders have whispered of agitation and discontent, with one senior leader blasting the process as a recipe for disaster due to ignored voices and bruised ego. Now, this sensational clash is not just a gossip, it is a ticking time bomb for the PDP's future. If the opposition snowballs, the November convention could devolve into a chaotic free-for-all, with multiple candidates dogging it out and fracturing party unity right when it needs to gear up against the ruling All Progressive Congress, which is currently have captured virtually everywhere in the southern part of the country. Now, just imagine the headline: the divided PDP limping into 2027, hemorrhaging votes and credibility. Yet, there's a silver line of hope amid the mayhem. NEC members are settling a high bar for the incoming chairman, demanding integrity, discipline, and reconciliation to reposition the party for victory. Optimists like Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal insist efforts are underway to carry all stakeholders along, predicting a united front by convention time. But with Wike and Lamido's camp digging in, the PDP bounce back hinge on whether these rebels, in quotes, can be appeased, or if these power tussle spiral into all-out power. It's one situation that no one can predict right now. Don't forget, Wike has never settled for crumbs. He always goes for the goat's head, and no one can tell what the future of PDP would look like. Already we know that most of them have placed so much support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But let's just wait to see how this fresh crisis in PDP will be resolved. Will November convention actually hold, or this will be the end of the biggest party in Africa? Talking about the People Democratic Party. Let's meet our commissioner and talk more on this.